Apart from reduced carbon emission, one of the positive milestones that came from the just ended COP27 is the establishment and operationalization of a loss and damages fund. This fund is meant to help countries that are vulnerable to the debilitating effects of climate change. But what does this mean for a country such as Zambia?
Just established an agreement, first of all, to establish and operationalize the loss and damage fund. However, there was no deal that was made as to who will pay in that fund. Okay? But also, which countries are going to contribute to that fund? Which countries will benefit from that fund? And the language that they've used is the text to loss and damage. So they are considering countries that are vulnerable to the climate crisis. So if your country, according to the assessment, does not qualify, it means you may or you may not be considered for the Loss and Damage Climate Fund.
What should Zambia do to benefit from the Loss and Damage Climate Fund?
Zambia conducts what are called Zambia Vulnerability Assessments through the ZAVIC, and they produce reports. And these reports speak to our interventions with regards to climatic issues that affect our communities, issues that speaks to droughts, issues that speaks to floods, issues that speaks to drought-tolerant seeds, and issues also that speaks to rising temperatures. And we have all those. But the question is, do we have the quantity in terms of cost? That now begs the question. Have we quantified? Because remember, you might be saying that today our amount for loss and damage stands at $350 billion US. Just after inputting that amount, you have another damage cost. So then how do you calculate?
Recently, French President Emmanuel Macron challenged big economies such as China and the United States of America, which will obviously be key contributors to this fund, to pay their fair share when it comes to climate adaptation and mitigation.
If the big guys cannot develop leadership and demonstrate leadership with regards to how they are tackling climate action, then it also begs the question, how about those countries that are middle or that are really developing? Are they going to adjust and adapt to the climate crisis? That leaves so much to be answered.
For Diamond TV News, Winston Mavor.